This is your emergency broadcast system. Another episode of the Completely Irresponsible podcast will be commencing shortly. All jokes, including high levels of misogyny, are fair game for the duration of the episode. Stay irresponsible.
Welcome to the new episode of Completely Irresponsible.
Oh, it's the Mexican. It's the Latin X edition.
Give us some spicy.
Yeah, you're the Latin X. Speak it in Spanish.
Claro que estamos aquí en Univision.121 en la mega mezcla en Davon show de Completely Irresponsible.
That was actually kind of hard. We might actually make that a new intro. yo, for real. Can we clip that?
Yo, welcome to another episode of Completely Irresponsible. Where the irresponsible gets irresponsibler.
Holy shit.
And my taxes don't get paid because I'm back taxing.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
I'm like in the biggest mood for an empanada right now, bro. Like the other day, I went to Mama's Empanadas. Have you ever heard of this place? I think it's really small.
Is that right there on
place.
Stanway?
It's only one.
It's so authentic. It's so authentic too because
God.
they sell you real empanadas.
The guy who made it
I
was
can make
Chinese,
empanadas.
but he's made it so well.
It's like it's real. It's organic. I feel like I'm in the
probably put
shithole
dog in
country
that
of
shit.
Mexico.
And they gave me something called a fresca.
Fresca?
Out of this world.
No mames pinche way.
A jugo fresca.
Have you ever
A
had
jugo.
this
You ever had
thing?
the jugo fresca?
Jugo?
I had a Hugo. Nigga, Jugo.
Do you know this thing? It's called
Jugo.
Hugo.
It's called arroz con pollos.
Oh.
It's like organic. It's cosmic. It's like, and then they have this thing called con leash.
Con lychee.
Con lychee?
Con lychee.
Oh
Con
yeah, I
leche?
love that
Oh,
shit.
so good.
Yo,
Arroz con leche, nigga?
Jose, what?
Yeah.
What is that thing called? Caquico? Cock?
Taquito?
Taquito?
Taquito.
Yeah, that white stuff.
Coquato.
Kumquato?
Confle?
Cosmic. It's
Cornflakes?
amazing. It's amazing. And I love when they use their accent. Hey, papi. Oh, my God. I'm not even a papi. I'm a mommy. All right, let's get into this shit. All right, how was everybody's week, man?
It's fucking good, man.
How was your weekend, bro? How was your week, Oscar? Give it to me fast.
My week was
Pause.
very studious. That's what I have to say.
Okay. Your week was all right? All right, man.
You sound like a whale.
Let's,
Dolphin.
I'm about to remix a song.
Yo, this doesn't feel right. Yo, for everybody that does not know, we recorded this already, and I fucked
Yeah,
up.
we're like 20 minutes deep.
Devon finally
We
fucked up.
because I had 20
Hold
minutes.
on.
That's why.
Devon admitted he just finally fucked up.
I have an archaic ass MacBook, so that shit just froze out of me. Anywho, so we're just gonna try to recreate the magic we recreated. We created earlier. But nah,
Can I talk about the Twitter? Nah, never mind.
you wanna talk about the Twitter hoes?
It's over now. I don't want to. We can.
Let's see if we can bring it up later.
Yeah.
Let's see. All right, but nah, let's just get right into it.
I'm getting to you.
First thing, wow. Okay, first thing I really wanted to talk about as a recap was sports. Deontay Wilder versus Tyson Fury. So for everybody that doesn't know, Tyson Fury recently ruined Black History Month. Well, he put the finishing
Wow.
He put the
You really
finish.
had to start
He
this.
finished it. He ended it with the fucking.
Yeah, he put the finishing.
My Miss American Pie.
On the Chevy.
Bro,
There's
there's
nothing
nothing more
worse.
disrespectful in Black History Month.
At least he didn't play
Facts.
Sweet Caroline.
Nah.
Nah, it was bad. That's
Sweet Caroline's kind of a slapper. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Yeah.
So I wouldn't be mad
the
at
way
that.
white people react to Sweet Caroline is something different.
That and
That's
Living
like-
on a Prayer.
It's like
Different,
Suavemente for
bro.
Spanish people.
Play Living on a
Nah,
Prayer.
Nah, but a lot of Spanish people are sick of Suavemente though.
Suavemente.
So I be
Yeah.
seeing Dominican girls in the club with Suavemente play. They roll their eyes out. They're like, ugh.
I guess I gotta do it. Yes, I. Like,
But when Sweet Caroline comes on,
Oh yeah, that shit's a mess.
or what's it called? What's that song by
Living
Queen?
on a Prayer.
What's that song by Queen?
Isn't it Living on a Prayer?
Yes,
White people got mad shit. They got that. What's that song?
Buddy,
Boy, there's a big noise lit in the street. They love being
you're a
dirty.
maggot.
Wow.
That's what the song says.
Damn, bro.
You're a maggot?
Yeah,
All right,
it's
I'll
a
take it.
military song.
All right, fuck it.
We will.
So, Tyson Fury knocked out, TKO'd Deontay Wilder in the 7th round, if I'm correct.
It was over way over
Yeah.
there.
Way over, way before that. What was your opinion on the fight? How did you feel about the fight? Your reaction? All that other bullshit.
You know, so I sympathize with Deontay Wilder
For wearing a suit?
So I'm gonna start with a little story. Don't touch your foot. At work, at my job, And then, this is gonna come back to the story. Right? So at my job, I have an adjustable desk now, right? And I can stand up.
Those are hard, yo. Those are so hard.
It's dope. It's a button and it goes.
Wait. You can stand up.
I can stand up while I work too if I want.
Yeah, you know he's a fat ass bitch.
So I'm like, yo, I'm out of shape. You know, I heard sitting is the new smoking. Let me start standing. I was standing. 30 minutes later, I'm like, bro, I don't really stand a lot. I'm kind of tired. My back kind of hurt. My legs are sore. Like, damn, this shit hurt. So now I'm thinking about Deontay Wilder wearing that goofy ass suit all night. I'm like, you know what? Wearing that shit for 30 minutes, you might actually get gas. So his excuse for getting knocked out was that suit. I blame him a little bit.
I don't know.
I kind of
nah.
He wore it before.
Go first, Oscar.
He wore it before.
I know.
And so if you're like,
he wore it for like 5 minutes.
Heavy, yeah, but if I wear something kind of heavy like that, I'd be like, nah, I'm not walking out with this.
Yeah, exactly. I know. At some point in time, and then that 40 minutes or 30 minutes, you had to be like, yo, damn, nigga, this is kind of heavy.
Like unless he was sitting those whole 40 minutes.
He wasn't.
I know I'm not
that
a
nigga was
world-class
sweaty
athlete.
as shit.
I know I'm not a world-class athlete, but if I was tired after like 30 minutes of standing,
I think you'd be like a shot put kind of nigga in the Olympics.
30 minutes after standing? You shouldn't be tired 30 minutes.
It was kind of like my back was a little sore, my legs.
But that's because you're out of shape.
You're not.
Yeah, but you know,
like, you're not a nigga that like gets up every morning.
I'm not an athlete either, nigga. I go up these stairs, I'll be dusted already.
I mean, I'm used to
no, you're bugging.
I'll be tired.
Well, I walk a lot.
You walk a lot?
Yeah, I walk like miles. I walk a mile for lunch, just like casually.
Just cause?
I like to walk by the water.
Nah, you're a psychopath. I'm just gonna walk for lunch.
I mean, yeah.
I'm just gonna photosynthesize. Fuck the food. I'm just gonna walk around. I'm gonna get some sunlight. I'm just, eye gaze.
But but that's not a. Oh my fucking god, that's not a valid fucking reason as to why you lost the fight. Like,
probably not.
My nigga just say, yo, this nigga just beat my ass. Like,
that shit was kind of wild.
That's all I had to say. Like,
I'm
yo, by the second
when he came out, I'm like, yo, he kind of looks intimidated. Like,
that shit was hard. All black with the red eyes, nigga. It's like, what's that?
He did look like.
What's that Yu-Gi-Oh card?
I don't know.
Red Eyes Black Dragon.
He looked like the final villain in Power Rangers. You know the Power Rangers monsters?
What are you talking about?
He did look like one of the monsters.
Yo, he didn't fight like it.
Yeah.
Bro, they said normally when someone punches you in the liver, you just like draw back a little bit. They said he got hit so hard.
You get knocked out by a punch.
No, but they said he got hit so hard he flew back.
Yeah.
Who the fuck is hitting you, Goku? My nigga, why are you flying back?
Tyson Fury is 6'9", 240, right?
Casually.
260. I think 260.
Casually.
On a good day.
That nigga, you think
Wilder usually is like 200 pounds.
Yeah.
For this fight, he gained some weight. But
he gained 19.
Like Usually he's like 200 pounds. I think that was a factor too. He gained a little bit of weight. That was probably not going to help you.
But aren't you still
gassed out earlier? But if you put on more muscle, it's a lot more energy your body uses to he
probably put on that muscle to offset Tyson Fury's muscle, thinking, okay, yo, I'm gonna need a little bit more punching power. Yeah. Or he probably was thinking, yo, the last fight I knocked him out. He rose from the dead. I need more now. I need to kill him. Like, so I don't know, but there's gonna be a round. I said around 3, a third match.
That shit ain't cutting it.
What, the weight or the excuse?
The excuse.
Yeah, no, that's not cutting it.
So,
I mean, he fired his trainer.
If he wears it, you think he's gonna wear it again?
No, you know what? Tyson should fuck around and wear it when it comes out and fuck with him even more.
Yeah, that's what they say. They say, yo, he should take 2 40-pound weights and just walk out.
Yo, that's how you completely won the trilogy. Like,
you gotta retire.
He comes out with a rematch, and he comes out with a rematch dressed even bigger suit. Like, nah, it's alright.
Off rip, if he does that shit, Deontay Wilder got retired. Like, you know what, man? It's not for me. I didn't really like this fight that much.
Y'all count the rematch?
Yeah. First one's a tie, second one's a W. Third one, if Tyson Fury wins, it's over. If Deontay Wilder wins, you need a quadruple.
But
But boxing is weird. It might be years till we see the rematch, though. They be taking forever.
No, they said May.
Oh,
I'm lying my ass off. I
don't know. They be dragging it.
That sounds weird.
They drag out fights sometimes.
Probably 6 months after this one.
Yeah, 6 months seems like fair.
I don't know if people want to. You think people are gonna pay to watch a rematch of that fight?
People pay for McGregor versus Floyd. Niggas
that was a good fight.
That
was fun though. It was a first time thing. It's never been done before. I get it. It was a good game.
I'm glad I didn't pay for
that.
It
was also for money.
Connor won rounds against him.
Yeah. It was fun watching at the bar, but like.
It wasn't completely one-sided at first, right? You know,
Nah, it was one-sided.
Connor held his own.
Like it was hitting his head like the mushroom, like when you play Super Mario.
All Floyd did was wait until he got tired and then
start bobbing.
Then he started bobbing. But before he got tired, he was good.
Yeah,
I do the same shit too.
I mean,
you're in my realm, so I'm gonna let you get tired until I start going.
That doesn't take the fun.
I'm not saying there's anything wrong with it, but I mean, Connor looked good in the early rounds.
Mayweather was like what 40. This nigga's really gonna start like you know what I'm saying? Like he's going up against a nigga that's like 30, 29.
Yeah. But that shit made me want to look into like hella boxing matches and shit, and then that's how I found I started watching Mike Tyson. First I started watching Floyd, started watching all the Savage moments, and then I started watching Mike Tyson, and I was like, yo, this nigga's insane. Like Mike Tyson should just be able to hit a nigga casually, but really fast is dangerous, and then bite a nigga's ear, you weird fuck.
He's wild. He used to be so fucking intimidating.
Yeah. That's just insane. Like I remember you saying earlier, for everybody that missed the joke earlier, this nigga was saying like Mike Tyson would walk out in a full sweat, no costume, and a fucking towel, just ready to
everyone would
kill
come
somebody.
Out dressed up, and he would just come out just with a towel around his neck, already sweating.
Yeah, I'm gonna fucking kill you, man.
I'm
gonna hurt you real bad.
Wait, hold on, yo. How do you think he has phone sex? Hey, Mike, how you doing?
How you doing, girl?
Fuck, that was kind of gay voice.
Yeah. I'm a little wet. I'm thinking about you. Your lisp.
I'm just thinking about eating your pussy.
It's
probably so wet.
My pussy.
Oh, I just want to put your clit between my teeth.
Oh god. Hey, okay, we're done here. I'm done here.
My gap.
Oh man.
My impression could be.
Yo, how much? How long do you think it lasts in a ring with Mike Tyson?
Right now, currently.
In your prime.
In my prime or in his prime? I think I'm about prime. What you trying to say?
You asked me currently, so
I thought you meant in Mike Tyson. Do you mean current Mike Tyson or Mike Tyson in his prime?
Either one, whatever you want to take.
I mean,
Mike Tyson in his prime.
I mean, I'm gonna last like literally the first punch and it's over. You know.
Or what about Mike Tyson now?
I mean, I think I could dodge a punch or two, but he's still gonna knock me out.
Listen, let me tell you something.
Now, maybe you can tire him. I can tire him out. Maybe,
try to tire him out.
Mike Tyson right now, I'm beating the brakes off that nigga.
No, you're fucking not.
Yes, I am.
Right now?
Yeah.
He still trains people. I've seen him like just shadow box people. I'm like, damn, nah, he still got
I'm beating the brakes off that nigga. Mike Tyson.
One punch.
Who said he's gonna hit me?
You will fold.
He's not hitting me though.
Then you're not gonna fight him. You're gonna be running.
Yeah.
Then that's not a fight.
That's a fight to me.
You're gonna lose.
That's a fight to me. And Mike Tyson in his prime.
You're gonna beat the brakes off him.
I'm gonna catch him slipping and punch him in the back of the head.
Yeah, bro. What do you throw your shoe at him?
Yeah. Fucking Mike Tyson in his prime. I'm confident to say 45 seconds.
I'm gonna fuck you till you love me.
Fuck you till you love me.
I'll probably
I've been to Slovakia.
There
was one interview where they asked him where he was just like bragging about places he's been. He's like, I've been all over. I've been to Ukraine. I've been to Yugoslavia. I've been to Slovakia.
Nigga says
Slovakia.
Nigga proceeded to say,
you can't correct him either. Like you can't.
Nigga said, I've been to Russia. I've been to Moscow. Nigga, did you fucking?
I mean, he been there. Did he go there?
Russia, Moscow.
You gonna correct him though? Are you gonna correct him?
I'll correct him. I'll probably get knocked out by correcting him.
By the time you finish that sentence, you're gonna be in a hospital. You gonna wake up. You was in Moscow. It's Russia.
Slovakia.
Man, boy, would that nigga knock you out fast.
He used to have a tiger, like a pet tiger.
Yeah, they showed it in our thing.
Just chilling.
Didn't they show it in a movie?
Yeah,
just chilling.
Fucking Hangover.
You just regular, like you just had one.
And I promise you that tiger wasn't gonna fight him either. The tiger was like, yeah, I'm not fucking
with
that
nigga.
And he used to walk around.
Like, he had him on the leash, and the leash was just a chain. That was like the most gangster shit. Yeah. Like, that's some fucking crazy shit.
Tiger was like, yo, you see this nigga? I'm not fighting him.
Walk
out of here.
Walk around in his boxes.
How you think he got me? He picked me up. Fighting this motherfucker.
I'm gonna take this nigga.
I'm gonna take you, and I'm gonna pet you when I get home.
My pet kitty.
I'm gonna pet you till you love me, bitch.
I'm gonna pet you till you love me. It's fucking insane. All right, let's switch the topic real quick. Well, let's keep it in sports. James Harden versus Giannis. There's a serious fucking issue going on there, and at some point in time, them niggas gonna really need to fight.
Yeah, Harden in a recent interview, he called him a Nigerian bitch, and he said,
"Wow."
What?
Not playing that. He did that. Just they had a beef pre-existing for MVP race shit, and they both fired shots back and forth. And Harden in a recent interview said he had no skill.
I think Harden's hard.
No, Giannis. No,
Harden said Giannis had no skill in recent interview.
But it started because Giannis was like, "Yo, Because Harden was the last person picked, and he was like,
"I want to start before that." But yeah, it started.
Oh, word.
MVP.
So it goes to the beginning. Like, I didn't know about that.
MVP race. The MVP race for the past few years. It's always been between them two the past few years, and I guess comments were made here and there over who should win and why.
Yeah.
Like, I guess Harden had way more points. Harden like argued like, yo, I average like 35 points a game and 10 assists a game. He doesn't even do like any of that. But I guess Giannis was offended by that and came back shots too, and they went back and forth.
Yeah. I like it though.
Giannis was like in an All-Star game. He was like, "Yo, anyone Harden's guarding, give that nigga the ball."
Yeah, that's fucking.
Yeah. I mean, because Harden is known for not really playing defense, even though he's doing better
That's
this year.
That's when niggas go hard on defense. Niggas work.
Here's my argument. Hear me out. I think Harden might have a point though.
What?
If we're all built like we're all built like Giannis, I think we could all make the NBA.
Yeah. It's a no-brainer.
But you also
if we're built like Harden,
even Giannis when he first came.
Yeah,
if I was 7 foot, nigga, I still wouldn't even make it to the NBA. I'm not good.
No. But if you had Giannis's frame and you were that fast, I feel you could make that.
And I can't shoot.
He can't shoot either. He can't shoot.
What's his name?
I mean, he can shoot to a degree.
Taco's in the league. We don't really know what he can do.
But Taco Fall, I seen him play in college. Taco Fall can defend though. Like
but if you're
he's still
I know. If I'm Giannis type fast, I'm still blocking everyone. I'm still fucking dunking on everyone.
Yeah, but
you know, like
it's not that much of a thought process.
Like, I'm not saying you're gonna be MVP. I'm not saying you're gonna be MVP.
If I had the frame,
just make the league.
But I've been playing basketball for all my life, and I had
for as much as you have been right now. Like with all the basketball you played right now,
you would probably make the league. They would consider.
I mean Giannis right now. I don't mean Giannis.
They would train you.
There is a statistic saying that they pick. There's more percentage of picking someone who's 7 feet tall to enter the NBA than someone who's like.
He's not only is he just. It's not just that he's 7 feet tall. He's fast.
But they usually choose niggas.
That's not a skill.
Taco doesn't have skill.
Yeah, but Taco
Fall is just 7 feet tall.
Taco Fall's just tall.
He's 7'5".
He's just tall, but Giannis is fast. Like you could
and strong.
And you could run. Not many 7-footers could run like him.
Of course, he's stronger than James Harden.
Yeah. He could just put his head into something.
Damn, nigga, fucking battering ram.
Damn, fuck man.
He's
too much for heavy duty.
That's steel. It's all steel.
You could then just push someone up and just dunk on him.
But Harden doesn't have to be 6'9", 7 feet tall.
That's what I'm saying. What I'm saying,
he does it already.
What I'm saying is, if we had Harden's body right now, we probably wouldn't make the NBA. But
there's a lot of guys with Harden's
body. But if we had Giannis's body right now, we probably could.
But with Harden's skill, but all right.
I'm not saying skill. I'm just saying.
Height. I know what you're saying now.
So now that's what I'm not saying. Giannis doesn't have skill. He's a good passer. He has a good pull up. Harden, unquestionably. That's what I'm saying. But that's an argument.
So then now it comes into play. Like now, if a nigga does know how to play, like you got to pick the nigga that's 6'5" over someone who is okay at 7 foot.
Well, I don't really think so. I think it's all about.
Or you just
it's about who's better in general right now. So I think.
I would probably pick Giannis.
I think
Harden.
Giannis is probably better.
Because you get the defensive aspect that Harden.
But skill wise, Harden's more.
If you're looking for someone that's going to drop 40 on you casually, Giannis, Harden.
Kind of an all-around player. Giannis,
he doesn't.
He doesn't do a lot of things that Harden.
They're both all-around players.
Harden doesn't do a lot either. He just knows how to work around the rules.
No, his handles are amazing. His shooting. He's like the best shooter in these. Nah, you're wild. His free throws are something, but he's still wild skilled.
No, he's skilled.
Drawing fouls is a skill in of itself.
Yeah, that's hard. I get you. I get it.
Like
he's one of the most skilled players in the game.
More work, just because he does the defensive side too.
Yeah, but my argument is again, like one of us, if we had Giannis's frame, we could do a lot.
It would be way easier.
We could do what he does on defense to the degree. I mean, it'll be different because he has the footwork too. That's a different skill in itself and shit like that. But whatever.
The frame and the speed will be enough.
Frame and the speed is enough. Yeah,
that will get you through college.
Yeah,
you'll be
a first round pick.
You could be 7 foot in college, right?
You're getting a scholarship.
Have a decent amount of skills. You could be better than the majority of the kids there. Yeah.
As long as you can get the ball in the basket, you're pretty much fine at that point. Yeah, just don't miss.
Because college,
just
they don't really play much defense.
I'm not saying you're going to be in the NBA forever either. I'm saying just to get to the NBA for like at least a contract.
Majority of people,
But so that's where the beef started then.
Yeah.
It started over
MVP argument.
And then Giannis clapped back at him, or started the claps with the All-Star thing, and then James Harden responded. Now we got to ask, what happened before that prompted Giannis to throw that ball right at his forehead.
He threw an elbow at him too.
And an elbow at him.
He threw a ball at his forehead?
I don't know.
Bro, you gotta see
Actually,
that
I
shit.
missed the All-Star game, but I saw the.
No, the ball thing. No. This happened like maybe last year. That nigga, Giannis was posting someone up and just went like,
Oh yeah, I know what you're talking
yeah,
about.
Yeah.
He's full blast. That was an
threw
accident.
that, and then it
That had
came
been
back
an
to him. That's on purpose.
That had to be an accident. No way.
Nah, James Harden knows. Like, yo, it's like, nah, okay.
Yo, they do.
Yeah, that's a pass.
Not like
That's
the
a
next
pass.
time they play, I gotta watch it because they do.
probably thought-
They're
not
playing
like
in
each other.
I think March, like March
They
27th.
do not like each other.
Yo, that's gonna be a fun one,
Now, who
man.
would you have on your
That gotta be
team
prime time.
If
when
I
it
had to
comes
choose,
playoff time? Who would you
Giannis.
rather have to be clutch in the
Giannis.
fourth quarter? Giannis or Harden?
Wait, that's not fair.
I think it's Harden.
That's not fair in playoff time.
Because here's one thing:
Because
in the playoffs, I've seen Giannis get locked up. Playoff defense is hard for Giannis because he's not a good shooter, and they can just like really contain
Yeah,
him.
but
I've
playoff
seen-
offense isn't hard for James. Isn't good for James Harden either.
Nah, he could.
Nah, but I feel like they play differently.
He's had multiple times,
He
bro.
can still drag fouls. I don't know.
But he hasn't. He
I've
can,
seen,
but he
I've
hasn't.
Seen, I don't know. I've seen Giannis.
Bro, there's
get,
mad times
I've
where
seen
he's
Al
not shot the
Horford.
ball.
Al Horford last year in the playoffs locked up Giannis.
Okay.
And I'm like, that's not.
And
good
we've
enough.
also seen James Harden miss 13 3-pointers in a row.
Yeah, I don't know.
And he did that more than once. Like, he's about to break his record.
I think I go with Harden.
It's easy to say Harden because he could shoot the ball, but Harden's such like a risky factor because you don't really know what you're getting out of him in the
I
playoffs.
mean, he averages 35 points a game. I think.
But what about in the playoffs?
In the playoffs? He does okay. He's pretty good. He's still not awful. He's had bad games here and there, but
Yeah, but those are defining moments. Like last year, they should have beat Golden State. That was like the moment.
yeah,
where
but he's playing Golden State though. You realize
no,
that's
no,
diff-
no. But
that's
listen,
different.
listen to what I'm about to say. That was the moment where KD was down.
Yeah.
They was kind of like half-assed.
That's no, they did that lost. They blew that. They should have won that.
Yeah, like
that's the one that.
that's
they-
what,
but
that's when you
mind
have to
you-
sit there and be like, yo, what the
Mind
fuck
you,
are
they're
we
in the
doing?
West playing against the best teams in the regular in the playoffs versus Giannis in the East is playing the fucking
So,
the first round. Who's he playing? The fucking like the Magic or some shit. Like
but
who the
still,
fuck-
I'm just saying.
like you know who the fuck are you playing? Like in the first round.
Imagine who the fuck are these niggas?
Yeah, the worst team in the West you're gonna play is like the Spurs, and that's a
Yeah.
bitch. Like you playing the team, Greg Popovich's team because their defense.
So,
and shit, like
what do you think? How far do you think the Rockets are going this year?
I don't know. I think not.
I don't think they get out of the
they're
second.
They're gonna make it to the second. I think, and
I don't think they get out of the
They
second.
make it to the second or third, and they're gonna lose. I don't know.
What about you?
They're gonna end up with the Clippers or Lakers.
They'll make it. I mean, they're making it past the first.
But not past. Nah.
I mean, the Lakers are gonna be a problem. The Clippers are gonna be a problem. Even the Portland might be a problem. Nuggets are gonna be
Portland's
a
not
problem. Oh, they're not. They're probably not.
No,
No,
I
I'm
think
bugging.
it's Lakers, Clippers, Rockets, Denver.
Denver's gonna be a
Spurs.
problem.
What about the Jazz?
Spurs are. I don't think they're in.
Oh, no.
I don't know. Jazz are gonna be a problem.
Who's the
Jazz
AC?
is a problem.
Pelicans.
Pelicans are
might
the
be
AC right now.
Oh,
yeah.
they are.
Mm.
Oh, that'll be fun
Zion.
to watch. Just to watch
I
it.
heard the NBA might rig it just to get playoff games of Zion because
They
want.
should. Fuck it. They ain't
Pelicans,
doing nothing else.
Pelicans are owned by the NBA, so the only team that's owned
Really?
by the NBA. Yeah,
I can see them rigging that. Yeah, fuck it.
Yeah.
Might as well. You ain't do it.
That's why people think they rigged the draft just so they get the best
'cause you
players.
Get the best players.
Mm.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they've been saying that for years. I mean, 76ers did the same shit too.
Yeah, they got
mad first.
they
round
drafted
pick over
Embiid and they drafted Embiid,
Ben
Ben
Simmons.
Simmons, and what's his name?
Well,
Markelle
It's not working
Fultz.
for them, though.
Yeah, like
It's not working for them that much.
I mean, Embiid and that's better than they were
that was
before.
like the
Yeah,
Embiid and
you're
Ben
right, you're right,
Simmons,
you're right.
Cavs too. With Kyrie,
that definitely
Anthony
worked.
Bennett,
Yeah, like-
Wiggins.
these niggas be drafting.
They had that Wiggins pick and they traded him for Love.
Fucking are we still on this or we're good? All right, because I really did want to talk about. I don't really think this is that important. I don't think we're gonna be on that long. But the artist of the decade. I said artist, athlete of the decade.
LeBron. Okay, next question.
No, I was talking about the whole Floyd Mayweather shit. Like he's bitching about it.
Oh,
I kind of see where he's coming from.
Oh, LeBron won.
Yeah, LeBron won and Floyd was like, "Yo, he shouldn't."
Oh, Floyd wanted it.
Yeah, but I kind of see where he's coming from. I think Floyd should win athlete of the decade.
Mm.
He's
Why?
dominate. Listen
Yeah,
to
no,
what
I get it.
Okay,
I
so
get it.
Listen to what I'm about to say.
But fuck him. No, fuck him.
Fuck him, but
You
I
can't
get
give
it.
it to a guy
so-
that like beat
so
his
wait,
wife and shit.
why-
No,
Yeah.
fuck that.
Why?
It's off the
Someone-
court too, buddy.
Someone made a good point about the GOATs in just in sports in general, and they said, "Yo, look, Michael Jordan is the GOAT because no one else in his time got a ring. Like no one else could say, yo, I got a ring during Jordan. LeBron, multiple people can't, and that's what made me start thinking. No, that was just the beginning of it. That was just the beginning that made me think. But
I'm not like
Floyd
this argument.
dominated his whole entire career. The nigga's 50-0. How do you not win athlete of the decade and you're undefeated?
He's a piece of shit. So
he's a piece of shit. Yes,
that's a factor.
He might be going broke.
Off the court is a factor. He's not going broke. He just
why do you say he's a piece of shit?
Because he beats his wife. He's like he brags.
That's
Yeah,
he
beat. Yeah, you went to jail for that shit. He's like
kind of gotta give it to LeBron because he got a school.
Yeah, LeBron is like a great person. He's like.
Huh?
I said maybe it's off court shit too. It's not just.
That's part of it. Yeah, no, that's part of it.
Oh,
I think that's part of it. I don't know. Fuck
if
Floyd.
he's just an athlete that just be chilling.
fuck
I love Floyd. There is an argument for him to be athlete of the decade, but he also like he took fights like at weird time. Like he didn't fight Pacquiao until Pacquiao was like washed up. He fought Canelo way too early on when he was like way too green. He didn't fight him when like he didn't want to fight him when he was like in his prime. He ducked Triple G. He ducked a few people, but you know, I mean, he's the greatest of all time. Don't get me wrong. Like Floyd is the greatest of all time, but
can never take that away. Unfortunately,
LeBron is still like LeBron.
Is there anybody else that can come close to being the athlete of the decade?
I don't know. Maybe one of soccer niggas, Cristiano.
Neymar. I don't want soccer.
I mean, what do you think? Messi?
Yeah, probably Messi or Cristiano. One of those.
Yeah, right. One of them, right?
Who's that guy that is in the top?
If you had to give it to one of them, which one would you give it to?
I'll give it to Messi.
Messi?
Yeah.
Right. Is that bias or just genuine?
Or
like resume? I'm talking about like straight facts.
Straight facts.
No emotion.
I mean, no athlete in soccer so far has done anything compared to what those two have done for straight like 15 years of their career.
Yeah, that's kind of nuts.
Like they scored 40 plus goals.
You can't pick one of the over the other.
Huh?
You can't pick one of the over the other.
I mean, it's hard because it's like.
I actually don't even know. I haven't been following. Like I don't know the differences.
Me personally, I'll pick Ronaldo because he's a hustler.
Mm-hmm.
Like the man doesn't like losing. Like Messi doesn't like losing either. But if I want someone to lead my team,
you want Ronaldo.
I want Ronaldo because Messi.
Ronaldo is
like they don't play defense. Don't get me wrong. Both of them don't even drop back to play defense.
Dog, Ronaldo is a psychopath.
Workhorse.
Off the court, he's a psychopath. Like he's a narcissist. He's like you ever hear him talk? He's just I don't know, man. He rubs me the wrong way.
But it's like
what the fuck are you doing?
It's like I just rather if I need someone as a workhorse, like I'd rather just have him because he knows how to lead.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like
What other sports are there? There's tennis. Or would you say
no?
There's Nadal and Federer. And
no. You know that.
Nah,
you know that.
Serena. There's an argument for Serena.
Here's a question.
Phelps.
I was
no,
watching,
Serena lost a few times.
I was watching First Take the other day, and I want to hear what you guys had to say. Mm-hmm. Especially you, because you're into football heavily.
Mm-hmm. You talking about the CBA?
Huh?
Oh,
no. This is just. Do you think football will ever would have anyone who's like a Michael Jordan of their sport?
Brady.
Football?
Yeah, but this is where it come from because the First Take they
I can stop right there. Yes, we had a few. Jerry Rice, Randy Moss, Montana. Nah, those niggas. Randy Moss was ridiculous, bro.
Yeah,
no one was stopping that nigga.
It's different though.
How?
It's not like the one player carries the team, and they kind of do, but it's like.
Well, you're looking at in terms of carrying a team or dominance. I'm looking at in terms of dominance.
Yeah, I don't know.
Because they were saying like. Because it's such a team sport, like it's.
You have time to watch First Take?
Yeah, nigga.
And even then, I'm sorry, even then, you wouldn't like say those were like the best athlete of the year, Randy Moss. Like, maybe,
I thought you were just talking about in terms of dominance.
Nah, I don't know. Like had the impact.
Well, that's what I'm getting at. Like dominance, like one player that can be like, shit, this is the Michael Jordan of football. Like every sport has one. You know what I'm saying? Like.
If you're talking about in terms of like maybe skill set, like there's things they can do. Yeah, I would say Randy Moss off rip. In terms of just like dominating the entire game, no, that's impossible. You would have to say a coach. Like a coach would probably be the closest motherfucker. Maybe Patrick Mahomes might be the closest one we could say because the defense really isn't that spectacular, and he be wilding. Like that be wilding. So because there's been multiple times where they've been down, and then like you blink and you're like, oh shit, how the fuck. Yeah, Patrick Mahomes might be the closest one to be like, all right, like, yo, this is Michael Jordan-esque in the fact that he's going to do something you've never seen before. Like, this motherfucker's not looking at the ball. I'm not looking at his receivers and throwing it somewhere else. Like, he's just off looking at the receivers. Him and Lamar Jackson just doing insane shit right now. But Patrick Mahomes might be the closest motherfucker to be like, all right, this is Jordan-esque in terms of skill set.
Still early, but yeah, it's possible.
In terms of
if he keeps up what he's doing.
Yeah. In terms of dominance, though, it's hard to say because you have so many other guys on the field. Like, as a quarterback, if the person drops the ball...
There's just too many people. Yeah. There's just too many players. You got too many players on the field. Like, I don't know. Yeah. And basketball is different because it's 5-on-5. Like, it's different. That's a huge impact.
And even then, it's just you. Like, you could have, like, the first 10 points.
That's
of the
why.
game.
That's what's another argument for Floyd though, because boxing is just 1-on-1. That's all you for 10 for dominance.
No one else could bail you out.
No
like, you
one
can't
can
just be like,
bail you out.
I'm gonna defer.
It's just you, son.
That's what they say about LeBron sometimes. Sometimes he defers, and it's like, yeah, you can't do that in boxing.
He doesn't really, not really.
No, I said sometimes.
Yeah, I don't know. I give that.
Like sometimes he passes. He makes the right pass.
LeBron,
but they hate that.
On and off the court. Actually, no, on the court for the consistency he's had for 10 years, I give it to him.
It's insane.
You could argue Floyd, but fuck him, he's a piece of shit. So.
Yeah, fuck it. What's up?
I mean,
Last thought.
Do you think? I don't know how many times it would happen in basketball, but do you think like, just because they're like really famous, do they deserve like best athlete award in their sport?
What?
Like for example, like
Conor McGregor,
like LeBron James, right? You know how famous everyone knows how famous LeBron James is, what he does on the court.
Yeah.
But like, should he solely win? Like, if basketball had a best player
hell no,
of the year award,
not even close. Obviously.
every year, you get what I'm saying? Like,
not.
Just because he is who he is, should he be winning an award like mostly over everyone else who's been performing that year?
No, that makes no sense.
Wait, what do you mean? For just a year?
Yeah. So like every year,
He's saying just because LeBron James is LeBron James, should he win that award every year, even though other people are performing better than him?
Nah,
that answer is no.
If it's just a year, you should do the year in a vacuum. If it's just a decade, you should do a decade in a vacuum. You know?
Yeah, over a course of a decade, LeBron's gonna get that over it.
Yeah.
But if you're saying a year, no. I mean, because that's the MVP award, what you're literally asking. You're literally asking for the NBA MVP award, and he doesn't win that every year. So
Yeah, I hate to pause. You're playing the dunk contest, and it's always funny to me that every time there's a white dude in dunk contest, they make him dress like this and do this fucking stupid ass white man can't jump dunk. That's just wild funny to me.
Cultural appropriation.
Every year they make him do this shit. They're like, "Oh, white dude, you have to do this dunk. You gotta dress like this dude."
Fucking.
Side note, my
Nah, it's cool. It's cool. I want to change the
That's
topic
just
anyway. Fuck. I had this. I don't know why I have these weird ass conversations with myself, but sometimes I wish you guys were around me. Well, not in this scenario, because I was in the bathroom.
Hey, yo, I know I'm
But I'm sitting there and I was like, yo, can guys have UTIs? Like,
yeah.
So they can?
Yeah.
Okay.
Urinary tract infection?
Yeah. Okay.
Can we?
Did you have one?
No. But now I'm thinking, cause I was thinking about all the times I could have possibly gotten a UTI. Because, like,
What?
have you, I don't think you were there when we went to Connecticut, but when we
Thank
went
God.
to Connecticut, remember how I just drove straight home? Like, I didn't stop? Like, I was thinking that, like, my dad does that shit, but he would do it from Georgia to New York. Like, he would make very few stops, but the only time he would stop is for gas, and if my sister randomly said she had to piss. If me and my stepbrother said we had to pee, he was not stopping. It was going to be like, all right, we got 27 more miles to go.
That's not really how you get a UTI, do you?
From holding it too long,
From holding it too long, yeah.
Yeah,
girls get them like that, I guess?
Yeah, from holding it too long, it's just not good for you. So,
I
was always
guys,
like...
I thought they got that because they got some dirty, you was fingering them when you didn't wash your hands.
I mean, that too.
You were eating Cheetos, you
mean,
wash your hands.
If you're fingering them, how you getting a UTI from that?
Because you were eating Cheetos before you didn't wash your hands. And you
start
them. The girl, them.
You fingering
that's
the girl.
fucking, that's their game. I'm talking about me.
You thought you was fingering her?
So like fingering.
But now I'm thinking about all the time.
When she fingered your dick hole,
Oh,
That's gross,
that's just yo.
But now I'm thinking about all the times I could have potentially gotten a UTI because my father wouldn't stop to let us pee because I was too pussy to just say, hey, yo, I have to piss. So I would do like, yo, all right, hold on a second. Before I go into this, don't fucking judge me. All right?
I'm always judging you. But all right.
Don't judge me too much. Right. So I was really scared just to let my father know, hey, yo, I got to pee. I thought he would just get mad. So when I had to pee, I had like a 3-step process to be valid until like that 85th mile to the next fucking rest stop. The first thing I would do, I would pinch my tip.
That makes things worse.
I
feel like that makes things worse.
No,
because when you let go, it makes you want to pee more. I feel like.
Oh no, you're holding it. No, you just give it like a little pinch, like.
Oh,
yeah.
I thought you meant like pinch your dick closed, like.
No, I would just pinch it every couple seconds, like just.
Give yourself a boner.
No,
that's even worse.
It is, but the thing is, you don't need to pee anymore after you give yourself a boner.
Nah, I'll be ready to pee even more. It's like
if you get this shit fully hard, you're not pissing.
I'm pissing.
You're pissing with that's just gonna spray everywhere,
bro. Like that's
you
that's
protocol. You ever try to pee with a full boner? That shit sprays like fucking.
That was the first.
Like when you take the Windex tip and do it diagonally.
You're disgusting.
you just.
You're disgusting.
But
nah, first step I would do to make sure I didn't have to pee, I would pinch my tip. If that didn't work after a couple miles, I would do like the the basic leg cross. Try to just keep it tight down there.
Why don't you do the dance?
And then the third thing I would do was my last resort. This you have to have some science behind this. Because if you don't have the science behind this, you're gonna fuck up, and everybody's gonna know what you just did. I would piss myself, but in increments. So like, I was a kid when I did this shit. I was a child.
You actually did that?
Yes, I was a child. So I would pee a little bit, not a lot, just a little bit, like a little water bottle dab.
That's even worse.
So that
enough
way,
to stain your pants?
No, enough to get a little wet in my underwear, but it will dry.
Wouldn't that shit stink of pee?
No, because I'm healthy. The only time I had to pee like that is when I drink a lot of water. So it was just gonna be clear. I know you don't know that what that's like, because you drink Brugal all day.
No, nigga.
I was racist as hell.
Your pee smell like pee all day, nigga.
No, it does not. It smells like water.
So you smell your own pee before?
Yeah. No. But fucking, so yeah, I would pee a little bit every couple miles. That way, by the time the next 5-7 miles hit, it's dry, and I'll give like a little squirt again. And I would keep doing it until we hit the next rest stop.
My son pissed in increments. That's wild.
Nigga.
Listen, it was my only resort, or I was gonna do that or speak up and say, hey.
You do that now?
No, I'm a grown ass adult. I take planes.
Nigga, you say unless.
I'm a grown ass adult. I'm taking a plane. All right. If we do
What if
drive,
I
I'm saying I gotta fucking pee. Like,
what if I don't stop?
huh?
What?
Oh, then I'm lighting that car up.
No, you're not
Peeing all over the seat. Yeah, you like that shit? You don't want to fucking stop? There was a rest stop 2 miles ago.
You can pee outside the window.
Oh man.
You can pee outside the window.
I just wanted to just tell you guys a little bit about me and the dumb shit I used to do as a kid.
Well, now we know this nigga peed in fucking increments.
I don't know. I shouldn't have bushed recently.
Huh?
I shouldn't have bushed recently.
What?
That's not bad.
I don't know. Sometimes when I need to go, I just need to go. Son.
Did you timestamp that?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Sometimes when I need to go, I really just need to go.
Did I?
Wait, as an adult?
Yeah.
I just realized that. I just
I
processed that.
gotta take a shit. Like I gotta get.
Where were you that you just said,
I was driving in traffic. So I was driving in traffic on the LIE on the way home. Jesus. Rush hour. I ate some Wendy's.
Huh?
I ate some Wendy's before. It ain't.
What kind of Wendy's?
I got a 4 for 4.
Ooh.
Typical broke man shit, you know.
Nah, what kind of 4 for 4? Cheese?
The regular, the junior bacon cheeseburger, whatever that shit, you know.
Which one?
Stop making that. Calm down. It's just some Wendy's.
Which one did you send it to?
Anyway, I start getting the bubble guts in traffic. I'm like, shit. Can I hold it?
Yeah.
I can't. Take the first exit. Try to find a fast food place. I'm like, yo, I can't wait for a fast food place. So I just start taking rights and shit. I'm in the middle of somewhere in Queens. I found like this residential area. And so there's 2 streets, right?
Uh-huh.
I'm residential. There's 2 streets. And in the middle of the 2 streets, there's like this little, there's like a greeny, like couple of trees and shit.
Like a path.
A path in the middle of the trees.
Yeah.
But it's like a little, it looks semi-park thing, I guess.
Okay.
I took a shit and bush in there. No one was around. I double parked my car.
Did you dig a hole?
No, I just let it fly. I had some napkins in my car.
Napkins. Way too many napkins.
Wendy's napkins.
Those are good napkins too.
Yeah, because they're not too rough. Yeah,
and they're big. They're big napkins. They're not like, you know how you get the Chinese napkins? They're mad small. Like they're just like a little rectangle.
I wonder if anyone saw me.
Probably.
And then I thought, I'm like, I'm probably not the first person to shit in this bush.
You might be.
Like right off the exit in a green path. Cab drivers are disgusting, bro.
Yo, we're gonna see you on TMZ with your face like.
The reason why I know that is because off exits they be having signs on trees like cab drivers. This is not a urinal.
Oh yeah, niggas be doing that shit. Then.
That's dusty.
Yeah, I was like, yeah, I don't think I'm the first person to shit.
I mean, unless I'm stuck in the woods, then I have to do that. But
I think my story is like a little bit more not shameful because you're a grown ass adult.
I just had to go. What do you want me to shit myself? What are my options?
Hold it.
Oh, you think that was an option? That would be beautiful. It was an option. I wish that was an option. Holding it wasn't.
Like, yo, listen, when duty calls, it calls, man. You know, I gotta go.
When I was like 13, I shit myself too in a car.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
In traffic.
And you have the audacity to fucking talk about me?
You pissed in increments. That's weird.
Yeah, but it was smart.
I guess.
It was. Like, what are you supposed to do when your father wants to stop every 120 miles?
Would you do that now if you're like a hostage or some shit?
No, I'm letting the whole thing fly.
If you're a hostage, you're pissing yourself?
Nigga, what? Yeah,
you be wild and uncomfortable. You're gonna be wet.
Nigga,
and smelly.
Might as well.
Yeah, but
Now I'm gonna be wet as fuck.
What if you're on some saw shit where you're not even like you're just locked in a room?
I mean, it's gonna pull it out.
Piss in increments. Now you're like handcuffed or something. I don't know. Oh damn. You got piss in increments, son.
Yeah. Cause that's like a different hostage situation. He ain't gonna touch you.
You'd be like, I was ready for this exact situation.
Yeah. Like Saul's gonna be sitting there like,
y'all didn't know.
Saul's gonna be sitting like, you gotta pee, but you can't use the bathroom in the toilet. I'm like, oh, yo,
Little-
you don't even know.
little
I'm
do
about
they
to fuck
know.
this shit up.
Little do they know.
I'm about to fuck you up in increments, yo. You don't even fucking know.
They have an expert on deck. They have a piss expert.
It's like, how do we do this?
Increments.
Yo, follow my lead.
Chance the Rapper's cousin.
Follow my
I thought
fucking
that was
lead.
his brother.
His
Son.
brother. He's gay. You know that?
Fuck that.
His name is
Anyway.
Question.
Question.
Chance of the Question.
That's not.
Not funny.
All right. But
That's a good
Actually,
one.
don't know his name.
Hold up, pause this.
It's like Anthony.
Just wanted some
Yeah,
background
please
stuff.
turn this shit off. I don't know.
Yeah,
It's about
I'm
fucking-
turn it on.
Nah, but
Wow,
talking about my
fuck.
childhood made me think about other shit. I don't know.
Oh.
You got in trouble a lot as a kid, right? Or a decent amount?
Not really.
Okay, I got in trouble a lot. What about you, Oscar?
Especially third grade.
All right.
What's
so
in third grade? It's not like
yeah.
you did some shit in third grade.
yeah,
What?
facts.
Oh, I
Did
was
you
a-
assault
I
somebody?
was a bad little kid.
Did you commit
third grade.
arson?
Nah,
Did you have your papers?
That,
I was
okay, that's
born
fucked
here.
up.
All right, that's too.
That's too far.
That's too.
Were you
Guys, I'm kidding.
Are you a DACA recipient?
Listen, whatever I say now, Trump might find me later, so I can't say.
You said
But-
you heard he banned immigration because of coronavirus.
That's not important. That's not important.
But
Hey,
yeah,
what was
nah,
your story?
Third grade I was evil, nigga. I used to be like just acting up in class, and then like this girl always used to like bother. Wow, what I'm about to say is this little girl used to like bother
Cute.
me all the time in third grade.
Tickle your balls.
No,
Nah, my bad.
She just used to bother me all the time, and then like one day I got fed up because she was like she would take her chair and she would like lean up and then like tap my desk.
She liked you.
No, she didn't. She would hold my desk like this and like lean like sway.
Oh, okay.
So one day I got
I know
fed
what you're
up.
talking
One day I got fed up, and the teacher was writing on the board, and I just swung the desk.
Oh,
She
you're a
fell.
dick.
The desk flipped.
I flipped the desk.
Yo, I told you to fucking stop
She
that
kept
shit.
swinging, and I was like,
Yo.
she kept swinging and hitting my desk, so I'm hitting the back of my chair, and I'm like, if you can you please stop? Like I said the first time, and she didn't stop. So I was like, okay, can you please stop again?
Yeah.
And she kept doing it, and I was like, you know what? What if I just swing this shit right now? And the teacher turned around, and I was like, swipe. She was like,
The teacher saw.
yeah, she was bleeding from her mouth. I felt bad. That point I felt bad. But I was just
What
like
happened
this.
to you? Was you in trouble?
No, nigga, they didn't prove it. It wasn't me.
Seriously, yo, you ain't got
The
you ain't got
teacher
the facts.
The teacher was just like, see, that's why you gotta stop swinging your desk.
Oh, she thought she just.
She
okay.
thought, yeah. I was like,
Yeah,
this.
well, you're a dick.
So wait, have you ever gotten in trouble? Like actually got caught? And
I got in trouble multiple times. I used to talk back to my teachers a lot. I
So,
used to fucking.
let me ask you this, and I'm gonna ask you too.
I used to get in trouble in high school.
Perfect. You ever notice when you get in trouble and your parents find out, oddly the best fucking day you've had in school? Like everything just seems to go right because you know when you get home you're about to get that ass beating of your fucking life. Like I cannot explain. I got in trouble a lot as a kid, but every time I knew my mom was about to whoop my ass, everything went right at school. Like got good test grades. I didn't lose no shit. I had a good practice. I actually had lunch that day and got home and just got lynched. Like
I remember a way that like I used to call out I used to not go to
call
school.
out of work?
No, what? What? Nah, in middle school, I used to like tell my parents that I have a headache, so they could like pick me up and go home. So then I kept like saying it, and nigga, they took me to the doctor, bro, and I stopped lying ever since because the amount of shots I was missing and they fucking injected in me that day.
Oh, you're wildin'.
I was like, nah, I'm not doing this no more. They're like, you're missing this vaccine, this is for your headache, you should do this. Yo, they took out here, they just jammed that shit into your shoulder, both shoulders. I was like, yeah, I'm not lying ever again to my parents, nigga.
I did that once. I didn't want to go to school. Like, all right, so junior year, I had alopecia. So for anybody that doesn't know what that is, you should get like a bald spot.
Alopecia?
Yeah. No. Alopecia. You get a bald spot on your head,
Okay,
and like people, and I had a broken wrist at the time. So I look fucking crazy.
Niggas
But this
like
one girl, the reason why I stopped going to school, because this one girl, like, she's such a bitch. She was like, yo, do you have cancer? And like, that shit broke my heart. So like, I didn't want to go to school no more. So I would start cutting classes and shit. But I started telling I couldn't keep doing that. So I started telling my mom, like, yo, I don't feel good because of the medicine from like the pain medication. So after a while, she's like, yo, something's wrong. I had to take him to the doctor. And it was like, yo, nothing's wrong with him. She's like, yo, are you fucking lying to me? Like, tell me right now, because I have to pay for this. Like, mind you, like, you still have to pay a hospital bill when you go to the emergency room. I didn't know that. I was like, I have insurance. Duh. Insurance covers this shit. She's like, yo, this is like a $200 bill. Like, and she took me twice. She's like, yo, this is $400. Are you lying to me? And when she said $400, I was like, oh shit. So I didn't say nothing. I was like, no, like, I don't really feel good.
I remember when I roofed this girl's lotion.
Wait, what'd you just say?
I roofed this girl's lotion.
You roofed what?
Yeah. I thought he said I
so
roofied.
Like,
He was like, excuse me?
Nigga poured some fucking.
So like,
you popped a Molly in her lotion.
So I think I made this girl a living hell because she
was the same girl.
It was the same girl from 3rd grade, but we're in 7th grade now, right?
Did y'all ever fuck?
Nah.
Y'all should hit this up.
Nah,
y'all think y'all need to fuck?
She's not attractive.
Does she have a kid?
No, she's just not attractive.
Does she have a kid?
I don't know.
Nigga, you know she liked her.
She got a kid.
You want?
I don't know if she does. I don't follow her.
I would bet money she got a kid. What's her name?
I don't remember. I just
You
know
remember
it was
her
this one
name?
specific
Yeah,
girl
you
that
do.
used to
You remember
bother
her
me all
name.
the time. So
She got her
whatever.
Instagram.
I used to take her.
You're dating her right now, aren't you?
What?
What?
It's like a tight. She about to call back. Yo, I told you not to fucking talk about me, nigga. Son.
Nah.
Oh,
Matter of fact,
ugly? You said I'm ugly now?
Where's your desk? Where's your desk at? I'm gonna flip
Nigga,
it.
we all went to different high schools, nigga. So
Oh
I don't
yeah.
know.
Oh yeah.
Anyway, so like one
Dykeman tail.
day she was bothering me OD
Uh-huh.
outside, and you know when you have like recess out in the yard and whatever, and I was like, oh, let me get some lotion. She's like, yeah. I got the lotion, I put it on. I was like, oh, what brand? I took it and I roofed it.
Yeah, you want to fuck her, nigga. You want to fuck her.
I roofed it.
That's wild.
And nigga, let me.
You didn't know at the time, son, but you wanted to stick your peen in her.
No, she wasn't attractive. I'm telling you.
All right, maybe not now.
I
but-
just really, when I was growing up, nigga, I used to hate people that annoyed me, so I did anything to have them stop annoying
She
me.
should have slapped the fire out your mouth.
Oh, she did after I roofed
Good.
it.
That's so far. How you gonna use on lotion? But yo, this is
Because I thought she said something slick, and I was like,
what you give it an answer.
I was like, oh, word.
You know how that conversation probably went. He's like, yo, what kind of lotion is this? Apricot. What? Fuck out of here, bitch. Like, it's like, yo, it's really apricot though.
Middle school was the days, bro.
That was really
You used
good.
to
I
slap-
can't get that no
You used
more.
to slap girls' ass to have you chase you around.
That's sexual assault, bro.
Yeah, no, it really is. Yo, like we had a whole meeting about that at my school in elementary because I did that and the girl got tight, but no one snitched on me.
She got tight.
Yeah, we was playing booty tag, but she wasn't in the game.
That's what it was called. We was playing booty tag and agree because the girls we liked, we would just like tap their ass and then
Tag,
start chasing.
her
So we
shit was
like,
fat in elementary school. That shit is crazy.
okay, this
Elementary.
nigga's at elementary school. Bro.
Like, yeah, when I was in elementary, her shit was crazy.
This nigga,
6th grade is elementary, right?
booty.
No,
No, that's middle school.
Okay, her shit was fat in 6th grade then. Like, wow. But yeah, she got tight, told the teacher, but she never said it was me. So no one snitched on me. And the principal that sat us down in one room and explained why we can't do that shit. And I'm sitting there like, yo, please don't tell on me.
Booty tag was
Cause like, yo, like,
She
mind
was
you, this is my first. She ended up being my girlfriend later, but this is my first year.
Wow.
This ended up being. This was
should've
my
roofed
first
the
year
lotion.
in Long Island.
She liked that shit.
This is my first year in Long Island. Didn't know nobody. I'm like, yo, son, I just wanted to be a part of the team. Like, I just wanted friends. Just wanted to slap an ass with some friends, my nigga. Like, oh man.
Booty tag middle school.
Good thing it worked out. Like, you know, it could have been worse. Could have got my
Handball-
ass beat.
Handball and booty tag middle school all day.
I used to love handball.
I feel
Back
like
in my Queens days.
I feel like that's some New York shit.
That's how you first learn to beat your meat.
Boy,
Play a couple handball.
handball,
know.
handball in your dick.
Handball's
Handball in
fun.
your...
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Shit, hold on. Give me just 1 second. I'm sorry, guys. Just want to delete something. Fucking. I want to tell you guys how much of a good adult I am. This is a terrible transition, but I don't really give a fuck right now.
You're a good adult, finally.
I'm a good adult. And here's why I think I'm a good adult. I pay my bills when I feel like it. That doesn't mean they're on time. I just pay them when I feel like it. And I think...
What? That's irresponsible, nigga.
No, it's
If
not.
you don't pay your credit bill, you're gonna be like, I'm gonna just wait until the
No.
35.
Listen.
And then pay my interest.
Listen. Every bill has a... What's the word? A grace period. I'm utilizing the fuck out of my grace periods.
What's the grace period?
Most grace periods are 15 days. Or 5 to 15.
What
So
do you-
my... What?
On what?
Your bills.
Like my credit card bill.
Yeah, it has a
They're
grace
charging
period.
me interest right after that day I don't pay.
Yeah, you're going to get charged interest, but you have a grace period to where you don't get charged a late fee. Depending on the thing.
Oh, you're talking about the late fee.
Yeah, like Chase will
Y'all
charge
are
me.
really irresponsible.
No, it's been working for me.
What do you think the podcast name is?
Facts.
Okay.
On brand. But it's been...
You know, it's just not.
But listen. Listen. It's been working for me,
I'm
though.
irresponsible. I'm not really irresponsible.
Nigga,
Nah.
you lose
You're
your wallet.
completely irresponsible.
I'm not.
So? It's been working for me. Truthfully, it's dead been working because... not only does it not appear on my credit report, but I don't get charged a late fee.
This nigga already evading taxes.
Oh no, I'm paying it off.
Yeah, but you're still in debt.
I'm well in debt.
This nigga evading the IRS.
I got $100 left on one credit card, $900 on the other.
That's $1,000.
That's better than $2,000.
Yeah,
That's still
that's better than $3,000.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's still
Fuck you talking about that?
you making up numbers now. It's better than $1 million.
Yeah.
We can do this all day.
I know, but it'll still be better. Like I don't understand.
You're not making
Like,
a point. That's not a point.
it's getting lower.
Okay.
You still.
What was it at before? What was the worst?
The worst was the full max.
You supposed to
full
only
max?
use 33% of the
2,000.
card, nigga.
2,000.
Yeah.
What the?
Not including my student
I
loans.
just got my
bro.
first credit card. They gave me $550 off rip.
Like 550.
5,000.
Oh Jesus
Oh
Christ!
shit! I got 2.
I cannot wait to talk to you in 6 months.
Freedom Unlimited
Nah,
and Freedom
not
Sleep.
paying no late fees though.
OnlyFans. Keep on.
They gonna play monthly.
Booking.
Yo, I have it. I have that.
Yo, Emerald's gonna use his credit card when the bitches come to New York for her tour.
I'm dead.
Oh
Like-
shit, New York.
She's like, yeah, I'm gonna be in New York at
Sexual
the
seduction tour, $300.
amphitheater. Emerald, we have some
We
odd
actually even talked about
charges.
that. Before the podcast, we were talking about how like
Ah, shit, no more wine.
I follow on Twitter. There's like actual whores on Twitter that like legitimately that's their job. They're whores.
Sex workers, you dick.
Sex workers. I'm sorry,
Fucking
sworkers.
asshole.
They're called sworkers. It's the word
Sworkers.
for them. Anyway, they have tours on
More
fucking,
towards the more towards.
and they be naming their tours like
Floorboards.
rappers. They be having the sensual seduction tour,
Sensual seduction featuring Lacey Devine.
and I'm gonna be in Dallas on November 26th. I'm gonna be in La Cienega.
If you buy your tickets now and use the code "fuck me," you will fuck me.
Fuck me. Fuck
I think
you. Fuck you.
I don't really know what to think about a sex tour because like if you're not the first nigga, there's no reason to do this.
What?
Like, if you're not the first nigga fucking her, there's no reason to do this.
Why?
I don't want to be the 82nd.
Why
Okay,
not?
but even on that tour, you're probably the 82nd nigga, but the first nigga on the tour to fuck.
Yeah, but she had time to get like shit situated.
What if every?
You can't do a back to back. You can't do a double header. You can't go to LA and New York in one
They
night.
be making money. They be making.
You
You'd
cannot
be
go to LA and
surprised.
New York in one night, nigga.
Not on one night. Nah, not on one night.
Exactly. So she's
They
gonna have time
probably-
to
So she's
freshen
not gonna
up.
smash 3 niggas in New York and then be like, oh shit, I got.
I think
they
they
Yeah, but she has time to freshen up the
They-
box.
I
You're
think
bugging.
the average they probably do like if you're doing really good if you're doing like 3 a day probably right
3 a day.
3 a day and you
that's
say you
fair.
charge
You
300
think they
apiece.
try to get famous to try to
Well,
get
let's do the
celebrities?
math. Let's do the math. Let's say they do 3 a day. Let's say they make.
All right, so let's do the math. People,
Yeah, let's do it. Yo, that was actually wild. We can talk about that actually. You watch the debate?
Yeah.
That's why it's spicy.
All right, so let's do the math. Let's do the math.
Yo, he would not
It
let
doesn't
Bernie
take 2 hours. Let's do
because
the
the debate before that. Sorry, I'd rather talk about debates. Fuck these whores. Anyway, the debate before that, Bernie would cut off. Like Bernie would be talking, and Pete would try to talk, and then Bernie would just be like, "Shut the fuck up, I'm talking," and he just continued his point. So this debate, Pete felt some type of way, and every time Bernie would talk, he's like, "Let's do the math," and Pete would be like, "Yeah, let's do the math."
That shit was lit. He was like, it doesn't take 2 hours. Let's do the math right now.
Senator Sanders, your bill would cost $300. I don't know.
Yeah.
Not $300,
She was like, it'll cost $50 trillion if you do this. He was like, if you have 2 hours, I can explain and do the math. And people just was like, no.
That's part of the problem.
Let's do the math. It doesn't take 2 hours. Let's do the math. And then everybody was like, Like,
bro,
fucking
there's
wild.
way too many people running, bro. It's way too late.
Yo, one of them,
Tom
the
Steyer.
Democrats is waiting for one of them to drop, and they don't know who is going
No,
to do it.
because here's the thing. Here's what they're waiting for right now.
Because they're all
right
splitting
now,
the votes between each other.
because right now Bernie's gonna win the most delegates. It's a fact. They all know it. But the thing is, if Bernie doesn't win a majority of the delegates, the Democratic Party could like swing votes, and they could send like one candidate's votes to another candidate, and they could all just give it to one candidate, and they'd be like, "Fuck Bernie, we're picking this guy." So for Bernie to win, he would have to win a majority.
But they're like,
So all these candidates, it doesn't matter if they win or not. They could still win the nomination, even if they don't win. That's weird. Doesn't make sense, but yeah.
yeah. But they're all splitting the. Everyone else who's not Bernie Sanders, and I
There's
don't know.
9 million of them.
It's like they're not. They're splitting the votes among themselves, and if they want to give themselves to have a chance, 2 of them got to drop out.
Elizabeth Warren is wild. She wants to stop talking about selfies. She's like,
Oh, yeah.
I've taken 3,000 selfies. Yes, just yesterday alone. That's why you should vote for me as president. Like she says some wild shit like that.
But they were all just attacking Bernie because obviously this nigga was in first. And Mike Bloomberg fucking sucked.
Bloomberg is. You watched any of the debates?
Bloomberg is
so Mike Bloomberg has like quite a few like sexual like misconduct accusations, and they're pressing him about it on stage. They're like, sir, you have over 60 claims of sexual misconduct in your company. What's your retaliation to this? He's like, sometimes I say jokes and women don't like them. I mean, I'm sorry. I swear, he said this thing. He's like, I probably shouldn't have said them.
You also peeped the part. He was like, so he basically almost admitted that he bought all the Democrats.
Yeah, he's like, I bought them. I helped.
This nigga said, yeah, all the Nancy Pelosi's, the D's. You know, I helped.
And he made the women in his company sign NDAs, like non-disclosure agreements, so they like can't say
he
what
released
happened.
them 3 days later after the
and then Warren called him out for it, and he was like, they signed them consensually. Yeah, what are you talking about?
He's just there to try to provide balance in a fucking unbalanced system.
And Bernie's like, you're a billionaire. You should be on stage, whatever. And he's like, I worked really hard for this money. Like, for $1 billion, for $40 billion.
And when people just was like, yeah, you know, I'm against what Bernie says, but billionaires, I'm gonna still tax you. Watch out for that.
Pete be plugging his website every 2 seconds. He's like, I know I'm not the most experienced candidate, but if you go to PetesForAmerica.com.
Yo, what would if y'all became president? What would be the first thing y'all would do?
Reparations.
Yeah. You know, Tom Steyer in one of his he was talking about reparations.
I want reparations. He's so energetic.
Like, does he want the reparations for himself?
And some black guy was like, I understand your
Yo, why I gotta be some black guy, nigga? Yeah. Say his fucking
because
name.
he was in South Carolina, and majority of the audience is black. So he came up to Tom Steyer. He was like, "Listen, I know if the race."
What's his fucking name though?
Hold on, I don't know, Nick. So
then don't call him some black guy.
He was like, if you don't win, are you still gonna fix my reparations?
I'm weak.
And Tom Steyer didn't know how to answer, so he started laughing, and the guy was like,
I'm dead ass.
How do you answer that question, though?
I'm being serious.
How do you answer that? I'm like, no.
I mean, do you want $1? Like,
that's that one time you can say this. No, nigga. The fuck?
He was like, I understand you're preaching about reparations, but if you don't win, turning out how this stands, are you gonna fix my reparations?
I'm like, yo, nigga, you bugging right now. So I ain't fixing shit. You can fix this dick. How about this? Like,
I'm still thinking about Bloomberg when they were attacking him on stopping first. And he was like, it worked though. I'm like, yo. He didn't say that, but he was like, yeah, I regret it. It was very regret it. But, you know, it did lower kind of murder rate. I'm like, damn, bro. It's like, it's not bad.
Sometimes you gotta just take shit to the chin. Like, I'm like, all right, you know what? Cool.
I think I legalized weed. Right, off rip.
They're doing that, kind of.
Nah, they should criminalize it. They should, you pieces of shit.
What would you do as president?
Off rip.
First order.
I'm opening up the
free
border
cam
to
soda?
Everyone. Every Mexican can come back.
Niggas making a free cam soda account.
First off, I'm lifting the embargo between Cuba so I can get some Cuban hoes back in America. Number one.
Okay, you trying to get some?
Nigga, they're already
here.
Get
some buns. No, we need more from there. When I was over there, bro,
Miami.
It's crazy.
Yeah, go to the Miami.
They don't count. They bullshit over there.
Miami and Sandy.
They're the rich Cubans that escaped. No, they don't count.
But they still Cuban.
Nah, they're not the same.
That's like saying, yo, you gay. I'm not that gay. You still gay though, nigga.
You still are gay though.
You still gay, so you still Cuban, nigga.
I don't know.
What? If you're not gay, if you're not a little gay?
What about you? What's your first?
No,
what's your first?
sure.
He not gonna.
What's your first?
I don't even know. What?
What are you doing as president? Reparations?
No, you ready?
Yeah, I said reparations. I'm dead ass.
So how you gonna approach? How you gonna go about it? Like,
I'm legalizing all drugs.
I'm taking all the money from the military. Like, they spent like $3.1 trillion. That don't even make any sense to me.
That's more than that. Yeah.
Okay, that's even worse.
I mean, yeah.
That's like 10 trillion, I think.
How you take all that money and they don't even do much. What y'all niggas did?
The crazy thing about
I know mad people in the military. They went on vacation.
The crazy thing about the military spending is like the money doesn't really go to like, it goes to like $1 billion helicopters. Like they bought a helicopter for like $8 billion, $10 million.
Exactly.
And the helicopter didn't even work. I'm dead ass. They bought like a $10 billion.
I'm not surprised.
$10 billion,
buy something
$10 billion,
$10
$10 billion of taxpayer money that comes out to like few thousand for like I don't even know how much it comes out to. It's like divided by 300 million. Anyway, that much money for a fucking broken helicopter. Like that's just wild.
They bought it without even knowing it worked.
It don't even work. It just stayed in somebody's like garage. Like yo,
This shit bust.
I think it needs a new transmission, boss. I don't know.
Yo, listen, man. I put X and Z in there, but it didn't X and Z. I don't know what you want me to fucking do.
That's just wild.
All right, like listen, it's just gonna sit here. This is my new jerk off chamber.
I wonder what it's like being mayor of New York.
I don't know. You probably get free on like unlimited Metro cards or something. Like, you don't get
think
much.
They be getting a lot of stuff, or they just
No.
be getting like.
The nigga probably get one Metro card and a chopped cheese.
I heard,
and that's
I heard, you know Chris Christie?
Yeah.
He was the governor of New Jersey. He was on Stephen Colbert the other night, and he was like, "Yo, I was talking to Bloomberg the other day. I was talking to Bloomberg years back, and he was like, when I was governor of Jersey, he was still mayor, and I was talking to him, and he was like, how do you like being mayor? He's like, oh, it's cool, whatever. And then he was like, how do you like being governor? He's like, yeah, it's cool, whatever. And then he's like, Bloomberg said to him, he was like, the one thing is the only positions that matter in government are the president of the United States and the mayor of New York. And he was like, damn, what the fuck? Like, who says that?
I mean, is he like lying?
He was dead ass.
No, I'm saying like he's not telling a lie. Like
Bloomberg has some he's wild, bro. You ever hear him? Like one of his employees came up to him and she was pregnant. She was like, "Oh yeah, like yeah, I'm finally pregnant." I'm looking forward to this. He's like, "Kill it." I'm dead. He dead talking. Kill it. Like he was dead serious too, because he had a lot of women that went on like maternity leave.
What?
Like, kill it. That shit's wild. I'm dead serious.
Switching on the stage.
Yo, that's fucking
Imagine being
insane.
that bold. You're the CEO of a company. You're sitting at your
That's
your
like
presidential
the
office. You're sitting.
Yeah.
She's like, "I'm pregnant."
Kill it.
Kill it. Nah, kill it.
And at that time, you can say it. You ever think these old motherfuckers be like, "Yeah, I really wish it was back in the day, man, where I could just." Oh.
It kind of is when you got that much money, though. As long as you're not running for president, you can do whatever the fuck you want.
I mean, not with Twitter active.
It don't matter.
These
Right.
billionaires, bro.
What if you just all you have to do is not be on Twitter? Like you're fine.
You right. You get on. I'm not gonna lie, yo. You get on Twitter, son. Like your world does change.
Log out. What the fuck you gotta do to me?
Like imagine it. Like niggas don't really think about that. Like you really
You're right.
don't
Yes
think
and no,
about that.
because at the same time you could public pressure and shit like that, and like
But they don't have to. They don't have to. Like,
Nah, them Twitter mentions is worse.
you'd be like,
That shit don't stop.
You have to delete my shit. Like,
Yeah.
good luck canceling me. Like I'm not on there. Like
Oh my god. All right, any more takes before we get this podcast, or is everybody good?
how long are we in?
An hour. My back hurt.
I feel like we need a better take to end the podcast with.
A better take.
Estamos en la mega mezcla. Univision 41. Completely irresponsible.
Actually, kind of like that.
All right, fuck it. Yeah, yo, that was another episode of Completely Irresponsible. As always, like, share, subscribe, leave a comment, and yeah, just make it do what it do.
Yeah.
Doo doo.